We thought it was done. I was right there in that stadium. We saw drama, and the drama hasn't stopped. Never ending drama. Guys, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't even know. I don't even know how to talk about this one. I was trying to get my guys in Senegal that can just jump on this. Trying to get people in Morocco. I'm sure they are shocked. CAF waited for this long. But what is the implication of this on African football? What is going on with the Confédération of African Football? What did Morocco do to CAF? Gracious goodness. I want to take my time and read this press statement so that those of you really understand, because you say I run away from law. I do not know how to interpret it. But for context, I'm going to tell you what happened in that final match, because I was right there at the Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat. I saw all the drama when that penalty was awarded, and then the fans of Senegal started their trouble, and then a bit of violence broke out, and then the Senegalese players decided to walk out. Sadio Mane said, no, we can't do this. Come on, guys. We can go on to win this. This is football. It's not over until it is over. And then Senegal went on to score a stunner of a goal. Whew. We praised it, we celebrated it. And then the drama started. CAF sanctioned Morocco, CAF sanctioned Senegal. Morocco appealed, and this is the result of that appeal. Olainka, Olewa, come on YouTube. I'm trying to send messages out to see what can bring into this one. I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this. What is going on? Guys, tell me, because I don't know anymore. CAF, what have you done? What have you done? I was sending messages to some of my guys in Morocco. Let me see if they replied. Let me see if I can tell them to come on. You know, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. CAF said, Senegal, you forfeited the match. You walked out. So they've awarded 3-0 victory to Morocco. Wow. Wow. Guys, brace up. Brace up. Brace up. Morocco, Africa Cup of Nations champions. I didn't see it coming. Let me go on. Let me read this appeal, this statement from CAF. So the Confédération of African Football Appeal Board decided today that in application of Article 84 of the regulations of the CAF Africa Cup of Nations AFCON, the Senegal National Team is declared to have forfeited the final match of the TotalEnergies CAF Africa Cup of Nations AFCON Morocco 2025, the match with the result of the match recorded as 3-0 in favor of Morocco. On the appeal by the Moroccan Federation regarding the application of Articles 84, 82, and 84 of the regulations of the CAF Africa Cup of Nations, the CAF Appeal Board made the following rulings. Let me bring that up. The rulings made by the CAF Appeal Board. Jesus Christ. I don't want drama anymore. I said I was done with drama. Africa football. Guys, if you know one or two things about this and you want to talk about it, I'm going to drop a link. You can come on. Let's talk about this. It's shocking. This is shocking. I haven't seen anything like this. I will not lie, you guys. In all my years that I've been covering sports, I think this is the first time this is happening. Let me see. Give me a minute. I'm just trying to get this. It's breaking, so I'm just all over the place, you know. All over the place. I'm trying to. So, just in case you don't know what's up, look at the information bar that I'm scrolling. It's breaking. It's a bombshell. It's hot. The Confédération of African Football, they have declared Morocco champions of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. You know the story. It was Senegal that won it on the field of play. But we had drama on that final day. And the Confédération of African Football, their appeals board, they've said, Senegal, you forfeited the match. You walked out. Gracious goodness. Senegal, we are not giving you the trophy. They're stripped of it. That's the story. That's what's up. It's hot. Is this one that they call Mugono Feli? TJ on TikTok, I see you. It brought in the Nigeria angle. Well, so Nigeria is silver. We'll wait for CAF to say something about that. But yeah, that means Nigeria will take silver. My goodness. I don't know. Somebody should help me. Tell me what's going on with football in Africa. You see, I tried so hard to keep away from this. I said I didn't even want to talk about the politics and everything that is going on with football in Africa, but there's no way. Now you guys believe me when I keep telling you guys that it is deeper than what we see or what we know. It is deep. There's so much politics going on. Let me see if this is what I want. No, not that yet. Yeah, that's. I'll bring that up. Give me a minute. The Confédération of African Football, the appeals board, they have declared Morocco champions of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. I'm sure they are rejoicing now right there in Morocco. CAF just, I don't know, I said what I said. That CAF just wanted to give something to Morocco. They just, Morocco, you have done so much. Win something. I think that is the promise or the pledge or whatever that CAF had with Morocco. Win something. I'm trying to bring out the rulings of the appeals board so we can read it together, just so you guys can have an understanding of what's going on. Okay, that's it right there on your screen. For those of you on TikTok, you can join me on YouTube, Proudly Austin. Those of you on Facebook, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about this. And then we'll go into that FIFA, DR Congo, and Nigeria. Call it shenanigans, bro. So much going on. Drama. Why can't we just stay with the football? Why are we having so much drama? Let's go to what the appeal board said in their statement on the appeal by the Moroccan Football Federation regarding the application of Articles 82 and 84 of the regulations of the CAF Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON. The CAF Appeal Board made the following rulings. The appeal lodged by the Fédération Royale Marocaine de Football, FRMF, is declared admissible in form and the appeal is upheld. Bam! And stamp am. The CAF Disciplinary Board decision is set aside. So no. Keep that aside. Disciplinary Board, what are you talking about? The CAF Appeal Board further finds that the conduct of the Senegal National Team falls within the scope of Articles 82 and 84 of the regulations of the Africa Cup of Nations. The protest lodged by the Federation of Morocco is okay. Bam! Everything Morocco is going well. You think you know what we're talking about. This is politics. Deep politics. It is beyond the game on the pitch. It is thereby declared that the Federation of the Senegalese Federation, through the conduct of its team, infringed Article 82 of the regulations of the Africa Cup of Nations. In application of Article 84 of the regulations of the Africa Cup of Nations, the Senegal team is declared to have forfeited the match, with the result recorded as 3-0 in favor of Morocco. All other motions or prayers for relief are dismissed. We don't want to hear. That's what the appeal board said. Dismissed. Go away. Our champion is Morocco. Football in Africa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me read some of the comments online. It's a long statement. I will still go back to it, but I just want to see what's the Senegalese national team is saying about this. Let me see. Morocco is declared the winner of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations by the Confédération of African Football Appeals Board, taking the title away from Senegal. Did you see it coming? You cannot tell me you saw it coming. No way. I will not take that. We didn't see this one coming. No. CAF. What is going on? Let me check for Senegal. CAF, what have you done? Guys, tell me if you understand what's going on. What do you think will be the next play for Senegal? Guys, tell me what will be the next play for Senegal. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Tell me, where are you watching me from? I see my guys joining me on YouTube now. Let's talk about this one. Let's do it together. I don't know. I do not know what's going on, guys. So I want you to tell me, what's your understanding of this politics that is happening? Where are you watching me from? I'm just trying to see if there are responses coming from Senegal. Where are you watching from? Breaking news. The Confédération of African Football, they have stripped Senegal of the 2025 AFCON title, and they have given it to the host, Morocco. Yeah, guys, thanks so much. I see my guys active on TikTok. Thanks so much. It's pure politics. I have been saying it, guys. Do you people believe me now? I told you guys that everything that has been happening right from the kickoff of the 2025 AFCON, it was all shades of politics. All shades of politics. Everything that the Confédération of African Football they were doing was laced with politics. I'll still come back to it. Let me just welcome some of you guys joining me while I wait for more updates online. Bolanle, I see you. Thank you so much. I see you too. Naimeka, welcome. It's getting spooky. Oh yes, it is. That's it. It's getting spooky. Yeah. Jeffrey, where did they reject Nigeria petition? Jeffrey, where have you been? Do you have internet where you are? FIFA has rejected that, and NFF said they are going to appeal. That's what I wanted to come talk about. And then I saw this bombshell. The press statement just landed in my inbox, and I said, wait, what's this CAF statement? I'm like, voila. Strange times. We'll see where we'll go with this. Austin, people are complaining that Nigeria petition against the RC as a backdoor. Can you explain why Morocco is not the biggest backdoor stealing of the AFCON? What is this? You see what I've been telling you people about law? Namaka, I remember you and what's his name? Charles. You were having a go at me the other day. I told you guys that the law and its interpretation sometimes can be funny. You have a case, I have a case, someone needs to bring it to balance. Morocco, sincerely, if you were inside that stadium, you'd feel the way Morocco felt, like the Senegal, you've messed up this final. Why the violence? A referee made a decision. You cannot take laws into your hands. So Morocco, they have a point. Any way we want to look at it, Morocco, they have a point in saying that Senegal messed up the final. Did Senegal walked out of the pitch? Oh, yes, they did. That's what the appeals board is saying. You walked out of the pitch. You did. You forfeited the match. The match was stopped for over 10 minutes. And they said that also affected Brian Diaz mentally. And that's why it means the penalty. That's law for you. So Morocco, they have a case. They entered that competition to win it. They got to the final to win it. And so the way everything turned out, that's why we are where we are at the moment. There's nothing anybody, if you like, come out and say what it is what it is. Politics is a game of numbers. You have to, it's a game. You have to Come out with your best tactics, strategies, and everything. And whatever it is that Morocco has going for them right now, it seems they have CAF on a very tight neck choke. And CAF is grasping, begging for air. There's nothing they can do. So we'll wait to see what will come out of this. But next time you want to address Morocco now, address them as 2025 AFCON winners. Slap me. I don't know football anymore. I don't know what is going on. Of covering this thing called sports, I have never this is Africa's premium football competition, arguably the biggest sports event done on the continent, the AFCON. Look at it, all shades, such a mess because of leadership. When I was talking about Patrice Motsepe the other day, South Africans, they just come for me, and Africa, we use too much bias sentiment. I was in that stadium. I was right there. I said, CAF, what did you do to address? We complained though about what happened when they played Nigeria. We all saw what the ball boys did, how towels were seized from goalkeepers. What did you do to address the situation, CAF? They made it worse. Public relations doesn't solve problems, it avoids problems. They made it worse. This is just such a shame, such a disappointment that we made this thing go the way it is. Shout out to my guys on TikTok. They said we need to pump up the likes. So please, let's take up the likes so we don't lose it. Shout out to my guys on YouTube. I see you guys. Let's also like the video. Let's push it out. Let's talk about football administration and management in Africa. The Confédération of African Football. They've stripped Senegal of the title. They said, Senegal, you walked out of the final match. Yes, you forfeited the match. So we are giving Morocco 3-0. And Morocco is now the new champions of Africa. DJ, we need to boycott the next AFCON. Why? Why? This is it, guys. This is it. When we don't make it look like it's about just the game. Everybody wants to use influence. Everybody wants to use network. Everybody wants to use tactics to play football off the pitch. This is what we will see. This is what will continue to happen. I like these comments. I did going on Facebook. Thanks so much. Say Thunder. He gave me those. Yes, we need the fire. This is fire. Send it to CAF headquarters in Rabat. There's something going on. We need help. Wow. Omar Katuba, I see you on TikTok. Thanks so much for joining. Omar, can you believe it? We were right there. Omar, we watched Algeria together. Yeah, but I can't remember. I was looking out for you on the final day. Yeah, I think I saw you. Omar, what we saw on that day, we didn't believe that this is going to be happening, but this is where we are now. This is where we are, guys. Just in case you miss it, you don't know what is going on, let me bring it back up for you so that you understand where we are. It's breaking. It's a bombshell. It's hot. The CAF Appeals Board, they have decided that Morocco are winners of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Yes, Morocco. The Morocco that got all of us talking. The Morocco that when they defeated Tanzania, everybody questioned the officiating. The Morocco that when they defeated Nigeria, yes, you say Nigeria didn't turn up, but yes, the referee from Ghana, maybe, I don't know what was going on with him. Maybe he was also, man, I don't know. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. I agree, Kenan. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. The AFCON final, was it not December 19th? Was it December 19th or December 20th? I think December 19th. January 19th. Sorry, what was going on? January 19th, because I remember I got back. I left Morocco January 21st, back to London. And this is March 17th. This is what happens when it is just politics. The win at all costs. Yes, Kenan, I'm feeling you. You're saying the right things. The win at all costs. Africa. That's why we are truly not developing, because we don't think long term. We just want to win. That's the problem. I do not subscribe to what Senegal did. I condemned it. I said it was wrong. Yes, I did say it, but CAF was up to something. They were up to something. Now you guys can see why Morocco did what they did with the AFCON, and they don't care. They don't care. This will something will come up. Let me see what Senegal is saying. We will continue to monitor the situation, and I know Senegal will not. They will fight. So brace up, guys. A lot will be coming out of football in Africa. A lot this week. A lot will come out. It's crazy. Crazy. Ebele, I see you. I see you. Thanks so much. The CAF is confused. I agree. But the game is gone, boys. CAF is done. Oh, Africa. Nemeka must be given before any playoff. I don't know where you're coming from with that comment. Are there any penalties against the referee for continuing the Senegal versus Morocco match? There should have been. Look, it spoke to people. You know, it must have consulted people who said, okay, it's safe to continue. And truly, the violence was contained. You know, the security came and then they took charge of the situation. And just when they were trying to calm the Senegalese supporters, Brian Diaz now missed that penalty, and then now everything was fine. Everything was fine, and then Senegal went on to score. You know, football can be so unpredictable, and that is why we should try all we can to take politics off football. That's the only way. That is the only way we can play football. You see, no matter how people come now and criticize the video assistant referee, you could tell that it is not influenced by anything, because at the end of the day, what it's trying to do is have another look. So it's still the human factor that controls video assistant referee, but it gives you an opportunity to have a second look. So it shows we'll still make mistakes as humans. But when there's politics in it, first, you took Senegal to go and train in a stadium that was decorated with cameras, that you can just sit somewhere and be watching all their tactics and strategies. Nigeria went to train there before they played Morocco. Senegal said, no, we're not going to play in the stadium. No, we don't want this. And I like that they stood their ground, they protested, and they didn't train there. That was when this whole thing, the final, we started seeing drama before the whistle was blown. And CAF didn't address it. This is what we're talking about. Favoritism. Look at where we are now. Look at where we are. You can't blame the referee if they told the referee, oh, this game is not safe to continue it. Let us go. And it would have been a global embarrassment. And that's why we praised Sadio Mane. I told him, well done, when I saw him when he was walking out of the mixed zone. Said, well done for protecting the dignity and the integrity of African football, because he was the one who went to call his teammates back. So yes, that is what I'm saying. Senegal walked out of the pitch. That's what the appeals board is saying. Kenan, what is right before you can be in error in another eye? Case of Senegal, absolutely. That's what I was telling Nigerians too, that was saying we have a case with the DR Congo players ineligibility bridge. I say, you think you have a case? They also have a case. So also Morocco. So also Sudan. And then it will keep going round and round and round and round. But if Nigeria had just done the right thing, play good football, qualify like even small Cape Verde, we wouldn't be here. Same thing with Morocco. I'm not saying they don't have a right to appeal or fight for their rights, particularly as host. But if they had just played football and everybody know that no on the pitch, Morocco 100%. Nobody will be saying this. Gracious goodness, I don't know how to explain this. But just in case you're just joining and you're saying, who is this guy? What is he talking about? Welcome to my live stream. I'm proudly Austin. On this channel, I do sports entertainment and so much more. But I love sports so much. It's my bias. So when you come here, you're going to be seeing a lot of sporting content. I was just getting ready after my TV show to come talk to my people and give them an update on the Nigeria FIFA and DRC petition saga. And boom, I got an email from the Confédération of African Football. I said, wait a minute. What is this about? It was a statement from the CAF Appeal Board. And they have said that Senegal forfeited the final match of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. And because they did that, they have given a 3-0 win to Morocco, thereby making Morocco the champions of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Can you believe it? Just like that. Just like that. Whew. Wow. Drama. TikTok guys, let's get the page busy. We're losing the page. Let's get it busy. TikTok guys, let's go. Let's get it busy. Let me see if I can plug this in. I don't want to lose you guys on TikTok. Let's go with the likes. We got to pump it up with the likes. Thanks so much for joining on TikTok. I see you guys. I see the conversations are in. I see you. Look, the law is the law. It can be interpreted in so many ways, guys. But let's keep the conversation going, because at the end of the day, for us Africans, this is our football. We must try to protect the legacies, because we're coming from, look, people who have played the AFCON, we have gotten legends from Ghana, Cameroon, same Morocco. I remember back in the day, Mustafa Hadji was a legend, was an idol. I liked him as a player. He's from Morocco. There is Abedi Pele of Ghana. There's Roger Miller of Morocco. You come to Nigeria and I'm like, oh, legends everywhere. And they built this AFCON that they want to use politics now to destroy. It's painful. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Guys, let's keep it going, please. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the likes going on TikTok. I don't know why TikTok is threatening to close it. Keep it going. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. I'll come back to the comments on TikTok. Let me go back to my guys on YouTube. What's going on, Emeka? I need to see the Africans' response on this backdoor. Morocco still in the cup. Bunch of hypocrites making noise about Nigeria's petition against the RC case study Malaysia. Brother, I don't even know what else to say. TV, what is there any other appeal? Yeah, Nigeria said they're going to appeal what FIFA verdict was all about in their case against the RC Congo. I'll soon get to that. This one dropped as I was getting ready to talk about that one. It's sad, yeah. African football is dying. Oh, gracious goodness. We mustn't let it die. We must do our part. We must talk about it. We must hold our leaders responsible. They must be accountable. There must be transparency. They must be responsible in the dealings of football, because it unites the continent. It brings us together. Forget about whatever happened on that day. I could still see people who love the fact that they came out to watch football. People from all over Africa, even countries that didn't qualify. I saw Ghanaians. That's what are people doing here? You didn't qualify, Chale. But they came there for the love of the game. CAF, you can't kill this. This is all we've got in Africa. It's what brings us together. We witness raw passion, joy, love, togetherness. Now they just want to bring politics into it, because people won't be comfortable these days. Like and guys, you know the irony of it. Football, no, they look anybody face. The draw still brought Morocco and Senegal together for the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Morocco and Senegal will still play themselves at the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. It's crazy. And this is what we're already seeing. So if we don't do something about this now, look, I keep telling people that if you don't take politics out of football, football itself can promote what is worse than war. If you don't take politics out of it. Look at what is happening between the USA and Iran. Iran is not telling FIFA, take our games to Mexico. And there are other parts that say, oh, they might not be able to come play at the World Cup. And that's not good for the game. It's not good for the tournament. Same thing we are seeing in Africa. Ralph on Facebook, I see you. There's a big corruption in CAF. I'm telling you, well, first thing first, the General Secretary of CAF is from DR Congo. He has passed the age stipulated to be CAF's GS in the statutes, and he's still there. He is 66. The maximum age is 63. He's 66 and he's there. And a Mosepe guy. This is what we're talking about. Sad. Crazy. Kenan, I see you. Thank you. CAF is a joke, a big joke. I've been the one calling out CAF from The round of 16 in Morocco, every interview I did on my TV show, I was calling out CAF. I was calling out CAF. Shout out to Osasu also. Osasu calls out CAF a lot, you know. But that's what we need to keep doing. I do not hate Morocco. I think Morocco plays good football. I said that they played good football when they played Nigeria, but the referee, maybe because of some things I heard, you know, the way he officiated the game, there was no way it will not affect the Super Eagles mentally, and you will not be able to execute strategies, tactics, patterns, and play the kind of free football you want to play, where every time you touch somebody, football is a contact sport. You touch somebody, pull, you try to make a tackle, pull, you do the pull. It just destroyed everything. Confédération of Africa Football, what is going on? CAF, what have you done? What have you done? Was this part of the script? The disciplinary committee and all of those sanctions they brought out, was it just to buy time, just so it won't look like they dropped the bombshell boom right after the AFCON? Is there something we do not know that CAF must come out to tell us? What's this romance with Morocco? What is really going on? We need to know. They're stealing trophy through the back door. It's the first time we're saying this, bro. It's the first time. And it's getting worse with African football. It's getting worse. Too much politics, even with what South Africa did to Nigeria during the World Cup qualifiers. And they was, oh, no, Nigeria, bad loser, that is. You fielded an ineligible player in March. CAF, whatever thing they did, whatever buttons they pressed, FIFA delayed to sanction South Africa for over 4 months, if not 5. Just so South Africa will play Nigeria first and they see where the table is going and what it looks like in terms of qualifying. They now sanction South Africa. Sad. I just don't know what CAF is thinking, you know. I need to TikTok, we need to go back on the likes. Go back on the likes, TikTok. Oh man. Give me a minute. Just in case you're just joining, the Confédération of Africa Football. I'm trying to plug this in. Yeah. TikTok, we have to go back on the like so we don't lose the live stream. Let's get on with the comments. I'm still waiting. I'm monitoring what's going on with this breaking story. Austin, I don't believe on the word no appeal and dismissed. Senegal has the right of appeal, same as FIFA rules on any case. Yes, no doubt. But this one is from the appeals board. So Senegal needs to take it, you know, to the next level. Can appeal to the AFCON is not different. Yeah, we'll see. But appeal don't say every other thing dismissed. I will still go back to that statement. I just wanted you guys to know that I see you. I know that you're watching. Thanks so much, AB, watching from Auchi. Thanks so much. I see you. Let's go to Facebook. Samuel Oladokun. It's pure politics, big rubbish to CAF. I agree. We don't need it in our football. What then happened to the trophy? They gave it to Morocco. Yeah, Morocco, they're the new champions of Africa. You believe it? African football is getting backwards. But let's be careful how we are quick to judge. Same way Senegal feel they have a case, is the same way Morocco also had a case. So after the disciplinary committee came up with their decisions, they appealed. And that's the right thing to do. Same thing with Nigeria now. FIFA has said, you people don't have a case. Boom, go. It's DR Congo that will go to the Confederation. And NFF right away said, we have started the process to appeal that decision. It is what it is. So in their rights, they should appeal. That's the right thing to do. And that's why I don't blame Morocco. What I'm contesting is the obvious politics that is happening with football in Africa, and it will ruin the game. It will destroy it because it invalidates all of the values and objectives of football when you bring politics into it. And that's so sad. AFCON can give Morocco the cup through the back door, but we have enjoyed Senegal with another angle. That's another angle. All this happened because Morocco is always hosting. This decision is against us. Absolutely. You know, I was saying it that West Africa, we need to wake up, particularly with infrastructure development, and we need to look out for ourselves. If you check the North Africans, there is proper regional development going on. Look at Morocco, look at Algeria, look at Tunisia, look at Egypt, even to an extent Libya. Look at all of them looking for ways that they can collaborate, you know, have strategic partnerships going on in terms of sports development, and they are doing just fine. They've been so long term with their strategies. They don't oh, let's just go and win. This Morocco that we're talking about, haven't they been struggling for a long time? They sat back, started doing their work, and started climbing. But whatever CAF has now gone to go and sign with them, or whatever political agreement that they've had with Morocco that is now making everything look the way it is looking, that is what we should discourage. But West Africa, first thing first, must be big on development. Development at every level, grassroots, infrastructure. Have a proper structure in place. Look at what happened with us. We were complaining during the World Cup that South Africa had Zimbabwe playing in South Africa, and they had Lesotho, but they have the facilities, they have the infrastructure. If we had the infrastructure, Benin Republic would have been playing in Nigeria. Let's say we have good stadiums in Lagos, Benin Republic would play their home matches in Lagos if they don't have a stadium. But we don't. We just giants for mouth. Giants for mouth. God, put in the work. Ghana and Nigeria must collaborate. Nigeria and Benin Republic must collaborate. Togo and Benin Republic, they must find a way so that the development will move from one region to another, and then that way it becomes competitive, and then they will build a wider market. Because Ghana will say, look at Nigeria, what model are they doing? What's the okay? Let's see. Instead, West Africa, Anglophone go fight Francophone. They know they don't want to everything politics, never united. I agree. Everything. Morocco says, you don't have where to host competition. Come. We have the facilities. Come. That's why I don't like dating Mackenzie, because I think he's rash, he's uncouth, talks anyhow. But I like the last statement he made when he challenged Morocco. He said, if you don't want to host the AFCON, come out and say, we are not like those other countries that don't have facilities. So we are South Africa. We can boast that we have the best infrastructure in Africa. So if you don't want to host, get out and we will host it. But if there's no South Africa does not have the right infrastructure, they have much mouth they don't want to use to say, Morocco, go and sit down if you are not hosting it. Can Nigeria jump up and say, if you don't want to host it, come and give it to us? Can Ghana say that? That's the problem. So Morocco they just built. They invested. And they have been reaping it. They've done just fine. Check out Morocco from 2020 till date. Their women back-to-back AFCON final, qualified for the World Cup. Their men final in the AFCON, and first African team to reach the semi-finals at the World Cup. They are winning. They are winning. But CAF now found a way to now want to bring politics into it. And that's why we are where we are. Guys, how can we get out of this? I see all my people. Thanks for joining. Shout out to everyone on TikTok. TikTok, we need to get up the live. We need to get up the likes. Let's pump the likes. Thanks so much. Guys on TikTok, on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget, so much platforms. Facebook and YouTube, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's engage. I think the Real Madrid walk out of a game. I haven't seen UEFA turning back the win. Please, leave UEFA first. Let's deal with CAF for now. Austin, remember you stated that Nigeria has no case against the RC. You doubted on the petition. So what is it now? What case do we have now? When I get into that, you understand. What case do we even have? What case? Were I not still shouting that we are not playing the politics properly? It has entered politics. You did not see that aspect, Nameka. You didn't see that aspect. The FIFA rule states that if you want to contest a match, you should do that 2 hours after the game, and then I think 48 hours you have to submit a full petition. The match was played 16 November. NFF dropped the petition, I think 28 November. And so the judicial bodies didn't even look at it. NFF did not pay the 1,000 Swiss francs that they were supposed to pay for the case to be entertained. It's a lot of story. So if you say DR Congo fielded ineligible players, DR Congo will just see that be, or FIFA will not do the investigations. FIFA will not go and look through the documentations to see what you're saying. They will just say, oh, Nigeria said it. Nigeria has the case. We are going to take out DR Congo. Now, America, is that what you're saying? Is that your understanding of law? That's what I'm telling you, that leave it. Leave it. The same way you think you have a case, JRC also have a case. So that's why I say we're just wasting our time, because it's so difficult. We were just trying to see if we can pick ourselves from the ground. But why I say we don't have a case is because we are not the only ones on that table. There's Sudan and Cameroon. So if you are FIFA, how are you going to treat it? That's the point I was making. But you guys, because you're Nigerians, you love the fact that, oh, Nigeria has appealed. Nigeria will the FIFA might just throw out the Congo and put us into it. No, that's the law doesn't work that way, bro. They should have allowed Morocco to host and play themselves to also win. Unborn generations have plenty to learn, if it is what it is. But wait a minute. What about the jubilation celebration of the Senegalese in winning the cup? Otega Big Daddy, I see you. It is what it is. They walked out. I'm sure that's what, and they cited the articles that you forfeited the match. That was over 10 minutes. Wait, over 10 minutes, and you walked out. So you said, I don't want to play anymore. And that time the match was 0-0. And you walked out. What I can only say is that the Senegalese supporters and their players, they took laws into their hands. They took laws into their hands. It's not today we are seeing referee make errors. So what do you want to do about it? The referee has said it's a penalty. What do you now want to do about it? So that's what has come to haunt them now. Let's say whatever I want to say, but they contributed to this judgment. They walked out. And that's it. That's all Morocco would have said. That you messed up the final. You caused trouble. You forfeited the match. So, CAF, what are you doing? And as it is now, CAF has dined and wined and gone to parties, clubs with Morocco. And so now, CAF doesn't just know how to get out of this. It's looking so difficult for them. Let me see if I can go back to that statement. I stopped for a while and wrap it up. Let me bring up the other things that the CAF Appeal Board ruled on. Let me see if I can bring it up. Look after my people. And then we will go and see if Senegal made a statement as regards this one. Shocking. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. It's always a delight to have you here. Breaking news: the Confédération of African Football. If you follow African football, you will know that we played the AFCON, the final in January in Morocco. Senegal won 1-0. But that match gave us drama, gave us violence, tested our emotions. We saw raw passion. And now we are feeling the heat of the politics. Because CAF Appeal Board, they have awarded the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations title to Morocco. That's what's up. They said, no, Senegal, you people are no try. So we are giving it to Morocco. They said Senegal forfeited the match. Well, that's as simple as that. Senegal, did you not forfeit the match? Didn't you abandon the game? Did you or you did not? So if you abandoned the game, according to articles, blah, blah, blah. Let me bring it up. Say, according to articles, I think 62. Let me see, because they quoted it. Give me a minute. Just going to read it. I've got so much here. Let me just see if I can take this out and bring up a new one. Yeah, that's it right there. So, in application of Article 84 of the regulations of the CAF Africa Cup of Nations, Senegal National Team is declared to have forfeited the final match of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, with the result of the match being recorded as 3-0 in favor of the Fédération Royale Marocaine de Football. That's for Morocco. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Alpha Thunder on TikTok says, good evening. I would like to remind you that Morocco won 1976 Cup of Nations the same way. Morocco. What a story. Guys, I do not like this. I do not like this. At some point, I do not even know how to jump on this, how to talk about it. But yeah, that's what's up. That's the breaking news. That's what we're dealing with. That's the bombshell that the Confédération of African Football Appeal Board dropped on us. And we'll wait to see in the coming days what will come out of this. So I'll soon go online now to just go see what is coming out of Senegal as regards all of this. But there's still more to that press statement. I want to bring out the other parts so we get to see it. That's it right there. The CAF Appeal Board also ruled, what did they rule again? They also ruled that the appeal lodged in respect of Mr. Ismail Saibari, player number 11 of the Morocco national team, is partially upheld. Partially, okay. The CAF Appeal Board confirms the finding that Mr. Saibari committed misconduct in violation of Articles 82 and 83, subsection 1 of the CAF Disciplinary Code. The sanction imposed on Mr. Saibari is amended to a suspension of 2 official CAF matches, of which 1 match is suspended. The fine of $100,000 US imposed on Mr. Saibari is set aside. It see as everything just they go for Morocco. CAF. You see, CAF. The appeal lodged in respect of the ball boys incident is partially upheld. The CAF Appeal Board confirms the finding that the Moroccan Federation is responsible for the conduct of the ball boys during the aforementioned match. The fine imposed on the Moroccan Federation in respect of the ball boys incident is reduced to $50,000 US. You see as the whole thing, see how soft the whole thing is looking for Morocco. Guys, can you guys see? You see politics everywhere. Okay. The appeal lodged in respect of the interference around the OFR and VAR review area is dismissed. The fine of $100,000 US imposed on Morocco in respect of the interference around the OFR and VAR review area is confirmed. They allowed that one that the disciplinary committee gave to Morocco. The appeal lodged in respect of the lesser incident is partially upheld. What do they mean by partially upheld? When we always talk about it, that not just Morocco, North Africa, if you go to play there, you must suffer with that laser. They must use lasers to disturb your life. The fine imposed on Moroccan FA in respect of the laser incident is reduced to $10,000. All other motions or prayers for relief are dismissed. That's what's up, guys. I do not know anymore how we're going to get out of this. I do not know. It's such a shame. Let me bring up Senegal. See what they're saying. Football Senegal. Senegal. will fight. That I know. I know Senegal will fight. Give me a minute. Yeah, but just in case you're joining, breaking news: the Confédération of African Football, they have confirmed that Senegal, you're no longer the champion of the Africa Cup of Nations 2025. It's now Morocco. Senegal, you forfeited the match, the final match of the AFCON. Did you forfeit it or not? You did. You did. On the other hand, Morocco, we say, Morocco, would you want to say that there's no small politics inside this thing? There is. Stinking politics. There is. Yeah. It's crazy. Alpha Thunder, whatever you did will always come back to you. The way Morocco won 1976 Nations Cup is the same. Such a shame. Lily said they must fight. Absolutely. So please, let's get up the likes. Let's get up the likes. Thank you so much. Don't forget to also follow and I'll follow you right back. Right here, I do sports, entertainment, and so much more. It will get better if you can join me on YouTube. We can have the conversation together. So just like I knew this was going to be a hot topic, I wear my suit and tie on my channel's TV show. I finished the show and I said, let me quickly come and tell you guys what FIFA said to Nigeria as regards that petition. And then this bombshell dropped. It dropped. Boom! My inbox shook like this. I said, what email came on? Say CAF Appeal Board. Senegal. What is going on? They stripped Senegal off the title. They said, Senegal, you misbehaved. Oh, yes. Did you not forfeit the match? You did. So with that, no, it has to be CAF Appeal Board. Yeah, CAF Appeal Board. But people will come for me. But it's still CAF. Yeah, it's still CAF. CAF Appeal Board. Let me just put that up. So guys, tell me, what do you think? What does this mean for Africa football? What does this mean for football in Africa? Is this all politics, or the appeal board, they are right? With everything I've explained, the appeal board, are they right to say, Senegal, you did something wrong, so off you go? Or all you're just saying this is just politics and nothing but politics? Is that all you see in here? That's the look, guys. We can say everything we want to say, but it's so difficult. That's why I say let's try so hard. Yes, we can be diplomatic, but when we start bringing politics into this thing, man, what if CAF has given Senegal the winning prize? I doubt they've done that. Even if they've done, they will return it. Let West Africa pull out of CAF. I tell you, AFCON Morocco will win it again by all costs. Victor Oguntayo, well, they did everything they wanted to do and they still lost to Nigeria. Just play good football. That's all. Ajadi Taufik, a joke taken too far. It's a very deep joke. There's a rule of the game. I believe in the rule of law. Law cannot be twisted or compromised. The verdict against Senegal is from the rule of the game. The spirit of fair play rests on the appeals. Okay. Big dent on AFCON. I agree. Very big dents. Very, very big dents. Young. This is shameful of African football. Winning through politics instead of the pitch is odious and vexatious hosting. Yeah, that English enter. I feel you, bro. Charles, CAF is beyond corrupt. Charles, FIFA and CAF are so corrupt. Oh, I see. Vital Info 2053. What does the rule say about abandoning a game? That's all that matters. Yeah, the CAF quoted it. Article 82. They said it. Article 82 of guiding the rules and regulations of playing. It said you forfeited the match, Senegal. Yeah, Alpha that we witnessed 2023 Nations Cup in Cote d'Ivoire. There's no problem. Blaza, on TikTok. I'm with Senegal on this one. They must fight. They have to fight. They have to take their case. If it needs to go to CAS, they have to take their case. They definitely have a case. So at the end of the day, we will see. But definitely this one now has left the pitch and it's right there in the boardroom. And in the boardroom, all they play there is politics, because these guys, they don't understand the rules of the game, you know. They want... That's why I say if everybody can just do what is right. Bro, how many times did we see all of this nonsense politics in the 90s? Well, it's not a lot though. But maybe we're officiating on the pitch. But the football was good. The football was fantastic. Even when you see some teams, when we did not win against Italy, there was a time, I think after the Italians got a red card, we committed one foul or something, and the referee took his face. So everybody, yeah, because we did our own, and the referee was right. But now there's VAR. People will still try to influence VAR. People now, they win at all costs. You know, particularly when they host, they feel so entitled. I.e., Morocco. CAF will be helping you, will be the one that rescued you from all of your competition that they have hosts. So why shouldn't we win? You know? Sad. So sad. Are they king? I see you. FIFA and CAF are fraud. Ouch. Nameka, FIFA is not conducting the investigation against JRC. Why must FIFA penalize Nigeria and JRC? The next verdict will be announced soon. What verdict? They have announced one verdict now. We want to appeal it. Nameka, you didn't know that FIFA has announced the verdict? They've thrown it out. That Nigeria lacks, the petition lacks merit. And I'm going to give you some of the other things that worked against Nigeria in that petition that FIFA tried. In fact, FIFA had written to NFF since March 9th. So they only just came out now to put it public. So since March 9th, why needs the NFF say something? Oh. So FIFA, yeah, FIFA definitely we do the investigation. Same thing. Look, I think the words that the NFF used in their petition was fine. But what came out in the public questions the integrity and FIFA's quality control measures. They said that FIFA was fooled into clearing those DRC Congo players. More like FIFA didn't know what they were doing. Their oversight function was questioned. So those things again, you know. But then you just think that these guys are professionals. DRC Congo players, people working in FIFA. So everybody at the end of the day will see. We'll see what's going to happen. But the politics that will be there is that they will delay it as much as they can. And before you know it, either Congo will not qualify for the World Cup or they will qualify, because now the intercontinental playoffs will start on the 23rd. FIFA, they've confirmed that DR Congo is Africa's representative. They have also told you now that your petition lacks merit. And you have said you are going to appeal. Okay, start appeal process now. The Confédération Cup is in March 23rd. Let's see how far it will go. People need to stop using their emotions in professional sports. It was a forfeit. I said it immediately. They worked out. Good decision from CAF. A rule is a rule. Thank you so much. One day at Kings. Thank you. Guys, this is what I always say. Nameka Charles, remove emotions and be professional. When you do look at our petition, go and look at it deeply. You say, oh, because they don't allow that nationality. Oh, because they did. Congo rule even says that when push comes to shove, that the president there's a presidential order that can pardon that. FIFA just needs to see passports. Are you Nigerian? You've passed through the processes that shows you're Nigerian. Where's your passport? Guys, come on. Don't waste it. Let's use all this money in America that they're using to do investigation, to get appeal. You guys need to give lawyers. You know how much they spent for this petition. Go and put it into grassroots football and develop your football. Yeah, you are wasting your time chasing what is not chasing you. FIFA might likely sanction Senegal too. We'll see. Senegal didn't forfeit the match. The match was concluded after the final time. Are you sure? They walked out. That match was abandoned for over 10 minutes. I was right there in the stadium. Their fans caused trouble. First thing first that they did, they took laws into their hands. No, it's not today we are seeing Ojoro in football. Just be of good conduct. Particularly fans, supporters, be of good conduct. Okay, just imagine that Morocco and their supporters didn't behave themselves. And they decide, I was inside that stadium, over 85,000 people. Put Senegalese supporters, put the media, put visitors that are not Moroccans. We were not up to 500. Let me say 1,000. The rest were Moroccans. So imagine if Moroccan supporters decided to cause trouble, fight Senegal. Do you think this is the English we'll be speaking? Of course they forfeited the match. They walked out of the pitch. They did. The coach called everybody to come out. We are not playing again. Guys, let's be sincere. Let's say the way it is. Ike Joko, I say you, Austin, honestly, I'm sick and tired of discussing issues that has to do with Nigerian football and CAF. So what happens to the misconduct of the Moroccan team and fast misconduct? In the final, did you see it in the final? Was there misconduct from Moroccan teammates and the fans? The only thing that we're contesting as spectators is that the referees were biased towards Morocco. Was that not what the problem was in the final? Okay, let's be sincere. I know that we did not like some of the things we saw and the way the football was favoring Morocco. But how much trouble did they create? The tower with the ball boys. That is, you know, they can stay in the court of law and say that was just ball boys shenanigans. We see it in the Premier League. Haven't you seen players push ball boys for time wasting? Haven't you seen players tap ball boys in Europe? Let's take off emotions. These things happen. So Morocco can come out and say, these are children now. They just use their emotions to act the way they did. So what will you do? But Senegal caused trouble. Wanted to get into the pitch. Hurt some stewards. I was there in the stadium. And then their coach told all of them to walk out. You don't watch the final. Why is everybody all of a sudden now making it look like, oh, these happen right for Morocco or for Senegal? Senegal caused trouble. They did. Let me see. Because I remember there was one statement one time and they were accepted to what they did. Let's see. Yeah, when I get it, I'll put it up. Let's just quickly get on with the pure foolishness from CAF. You mean? Truth be told, the rules are clear. Your team leaves the field entirely for some couple of minutes. It's seen that the team has forfeited the match. I think they just wanted, to play that match because sincerely, Senegal abandoned that match for quite some time. Let's be sincere. But it would have been embarrassing. The world was watching if that game had not continued. So shout out to Morocco for even continuing the match. But it is what it is. People were already mad with the way the officials were always, in favor of Morocco and all of that. So they were already mad. That's why it looked like Morocco was the one causing troubles all the time, Don, I see you. Facts. Yeah, I see you. Ayodele, that is the rule. QED. Yeah, that's what's up. For verification's sake, kindly check your Google and see if a team in the FIFA organized competition or CAF AFCON competition ever do such and still end up winning the game. I don't think we've ever had a situation in a final in a CAF. That final was dramatic. I don't think we've ever had that in Africa. Yes, there might be a bit of, altercations here and there, arguments, emotions flying all over the place. It's normal, but you guys know the amount of fans trouble. Television will screen out some things. We don't want to show it to the world. I was in that stadium. So the amount of fans trouble Senegal supporters caused on that day? Why? What was the problem? that they awarded a penalty. Haven't you seen that? Oh, you award the penalty. Morocco score. You go and pass. Boom. Senegal 1-1. Boom. Senegal 2-1. Why did you cause trouble? Why did Coach Tao say walk out of the pitch? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? That's the problem, guys. That's the problem. Do you know that after the AFCON debacle and the earlier wrong sanction, one or two teams told same lie by walking off field to protest against the referee? I don't know. Provide more context. I don't understand which after the AFCON, one or two teams. Well, we're talking about the AFCON, and we're talking about what the appeal board, came out with after the disciplinary committee gave their sanctions. Morocco appealed it, and the appeal board, they have said, yeah, Senegal, you did the wrong thing. They quoted the article governing the rules of the game and said, look, you forfeited the match, and because you forfeited the match 3-0, it would have been tough if, with everything we have been saying about Morocco, guys, let's be sincere. Let's be sincere. I'm saying this on TikTok, but I still support Senegal to keep that trophy. We'll see. They have a right of fair hearing. They'll say the outside of the story. They will appeal it, and at the end of the day, the law will say where it will go. But for now, the appeal board from CAF have said Morocco, they are champions. Senegal stripped off the title. But guys, let's be sincere. Ayodele, would you have preferred that the referee applies the rules of the game in that final match? I said, Senegal, since you have walked out, you've disrupted the play. You've brought the game to disrepute. End of the match. Morocco is the winner. Will we not have more things to say? But because football is so unpredictable, the match went on. Morocco missed the penalty. Senegal went on to score and went on to win. Now the law is biting, and rules are rules. Guys, that's it. Me, I'm team balance all day, every day. That's why some people don't like listening to me. Even when there was a time someone sent me a personal message that I don't sound like I'm Nigeria when I'm talking about Nigeria. No, balance. I am patriotic. That person talking doesn't like Nigeria more than I do. I promote sports in Nigeria. I've been doing it for over 20 years. So because I come and I say the truth and it bites you so bad, I make it look like, oh, what is Austin doing? He's supposed to be supporting Nigeria. No. When I press the NFF neck, I press their neck so well, choke them so that they know that they're supposed to be doing the right things. That's what's up, guys. So yeah, just in case you missed it, Senegal, there are no more champions of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Yeah, the CAF Appeal Board, they've said, Senegal, you did some wrong things in that final, and so you have to forfeit the title and give it to Morocco. Tough. I'm just trying to see if Senegal has made any response to it. But that's the conversation all over social media. So guys, what do you think? Good decision, wrong decision, or it's just politics? Because as a person who sat on the CAF for 6 years, I know that they are people now. So there's another angle. I'm saying that the CAF Appeals Board does not have the power to change the on-field decision of the referee. You see what I'm saying? The law is funny. They say the CAF Appeals Board does not have the power to change the on-field decision of the referee. Who can break that down for me? Who understands what I mean? Kadri, Senegalese are the real champion. Well, people will say that, but rules are rules, and now that it has left the field of play, it has gotten to the boardroom, they will apply the law. Shout out to everyone watching on TikTok. Please, can we take up the likes on TikTok? Thanks so much. On Facebook and YouTube, I see you guys. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for engaging. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share it. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I was here yesterday. I wanted to come give an update of everything I talked about. I charged FIFA. I said, FIFA, stop keeping quiet. FIFA, be a man. FIFA, come out and say what's going on with Nigeria's petition against DR Congo. FIFA, stop wasting time. I was going to do that. That was what I wanted to talk about. And voila, this breaking story came. Where's that story here? Let me bring it up. The breaking story came. It hit me so bad. It was so hard. Say, CAF Appeal Board, what have you done? What's going on? Senegal no longer champions? Wow. So this conversation will not end. Tomorrow, I'll try to bring my Senegalese friends. I met a couple of them at the AFCON. Hopefully, they'll be able to, they speak French. But I'll try to see if their English will be just good enough to just feel the pulse in Senegal, what people are saying about this decision. What does this mean for football in their country? Ultimately, what does this mean for football in Africa? Because think about it now, because we don't know what CAF has gone into with Morocco. If you play Morocco now, you have to be very careful because they look like the new bride of CAF. Yeah. I'm not saying they are wrong to apply the rules. I'm team rules all day, every day, because that's what governs the game and that's what promotes fair play. But with everything we complain about, I think CAF didn't show enough leadership. CAF brought this upon themselves. They didn't take charge, So Patrice Motsepe, I don't know. I liked him. I said a lot of good things about him. I like the business awareness he brought to football in Africa. I like the charge he was giving to countries, to them to build a business environment around football. But there was just something about leadership guidance, planning and organizing. The CHAN was postponed. The AFCON now couldn't happen in its proposed date. That's complete failure. Yeah. So that's the breaking story. I will still keep my eyes on it. I will keep my eyes on that